everyone, I know it's been a minute. I have been just uploading my series that had been finished recording. I think it's been like about a month now, and I took that time to just kind of catch up on things in my life and deal with a lot of the things that have been going on around me. But I thought that it's time for me to get back in front of the camera, especially because I started feeling very hesitant to do so. And I noticed this is something that I personally do when I stay away for a while from something. Coming back to it becomes a bit difficult. So I thought, okay, we're entering December. I know Vlogmas is a thing. If you're not familiar with that, which I doubt if you've been on YouTube for a while, you know what Vlogmas is, but basically you are filming pretty much every single day, if not heavily throughout the month of December. Some do it all the way up to Christmas or all the way through Christmas. I know it's like different. There's no like set rules that you're supposed to follow, but I thought this would be a perfect way for me to just get back into making YouTube videos, get back into the rhythm of uploading. I did have some hesitations as to how I was going to do this because I've never considered myself to be a person that was huge on Christmas or Yule or just this season in general. It's just never really been my thing. I wanted to do Vlogmas, but obviously my way, and although there isn't no specific way to do it, as I mentioned before, I wanted to make sure that it was true to me, and I also didn't want to force myself to do things just for the sake of having something cool to show. So the way I'm going to go about it is I'm going to continue to upload footage that I already have and just upload it at a higher frequency. Then I'm going to incorporate current footage from the month of December, and there may be some Christmas, Yule, winter solstice type of festivities thrown in the mix, like crafts. I want to get into color correspondences. I'll probably do like makeup, maybe hair, inspired with all the things that I just mentioned. I was also thinking of maybe some recipes, some crafts, some spell work, some rituals. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm also not going to be calling it Vlogmas. I debated on what to call it, and I thought that it would be cool to call it Brujxmas, which probably sounds like what the fuck, especially if you don't know Spanish or you're not familiar with the word brujx, which is, it comes from the word bruja or brujo, which would be the Spanish way to say witch. However, witch is not gender specific. It covers the spectrum, right? But in Spanish, it's not that way. In Spanish, brujo means a male witch or a mask witch, and then bruja would be femme witch. So brujx, and the use of the word of the letter X at the end of a lot of the terms in Spanish, is to include a lot of the populations or people who felt that they weren't being represented with those words, as well as, you know, gender non-conforming people. So I thought, you know, like witchmas, I think witchmas has actually been used before. I think that's a thing. I'd have to double check that, but it's like witchmas but brujxmas, so witchxmas but in Spanish, brujxmas. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of like paying a bit of respect to the direction that I've been going in. I've been planning a lot of videos, and I kind of want to keep those videos going. I'm not going to pause the plans to film those videos just because it's December. I actually feel like that's more of a reason to post those videos. Some of those videos include, you know, reclaiming the term bruja, brujo, brujx, and I may have somebody come and talk about that subject with me, depending on how comfortable they are. You know, so I kind of went back and forth on how do I want to show up in the YouTube space. And, you know, I've said this many times, like, this is kind of like a safe space for me. I can come on here and talk about whatever I want. I don't feel like I'm being attacked. I know it probably helps a lot that my channel is small and I don't tend to have like viral type videos. So usually the people that are commenting are the people that choose to follow me and choose to watch my stuff. So I'm thankful that this has continued to be like a cool, safe space for me. I don't know what's going to happen in the future in terms of my other social medias. I've talked about my Instagram being slightly different than my YouTube. And I think I like that it's different. It kind of gives me like a break so that I'm not like repeating or being redundant when I go from one platform to the other. On my Instagram, I tend to repost a lot more political things. I don't post a whole lot on my actual page. It's mainly through stories. That's just what I'm the most comfortable with right now. And that is something else I want to address in one of the videos that I'm going to be making happen this month. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long because I just wanted to introduce that I'm going to be doing this. I am going to be uploading pretty frequently. I'm going to try not to think about it too much and just kind of go balls to the wall. I may also do like just vlogs that are like, you know, morning routine and evening routine or different things. A day in the life, maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do like get ready to go to I don't know what. Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. I have like a list of ideas, but I don't want to specifically list those because I don't want to commit to them. I really want this to be like a creative free-flowing type of thing that I take on. I feel like I put way too much restrictions and rules on myself, even though I try to show up chaotically to like negate that. I'm not the best at doing it in my head, so I know that if something is expected of me on a regular basis or on the daily, I'm less likely to do that. That's my approach. I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah, this is just the intro to what I'm going to be doing December. This isn't a challenge or anything like that, but if you want to go ahead and partake and call it witchmas, which is not a term that I coined, or brujxmas, which is definitely a term that I coined, I'm just kidding, then feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm gonna make those hashtags or like add those hashtags to the video just to make it, I don't know, seem more official, because I know that that's gonna help me stay consistent. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see what comes forth the month of December.